Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Set up everything.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with our closing segment. Well, not closing segment, but the closing rankings that we have, which is the AFC and NFC West excuse me. Sorry. Sorry. Got sidetracked a little bit. NFC and AFC West predictions, and as you guys can clearly see, I have my Niners finishing 13-4 in the NFC West. Why? Not because I am biased, even though it may take a little bit, just a tiny bit of a bias, but because we have literally the worst, or not the worst, but the easiest schedule in all the division or in all the NFL, in the entire league. It's the easiest schedule based on last year's opponent. So 13-4 for the Niners is realistic. I have the Rams going 11-6. I thought they were going to be worse. However, once I did the schedule and picking wins and losses, they ended up being 11-6. It all just depends on Matthew Stafford's health. If he's healthy, the Rams will be a winning team. They have a good wide receiving core and a great running game, plus a defense that is still young and developing. Arizona, they're going to finish 8-9. That is the one team that I always think is going to be good, but always breaks my heart. The only reason why I think they're going to be good, they always play the Niners fucking tough. Always play them tough. I believe in Kyler Murray, his athleticism, and I think they're going to have a solid season this year. They're going to go 8-9, and I think the Seattle Seahawks will be going 7-10 with Sam Darnold, who will be ultimately benched for Jalen Milroe, who I think is the future in Seattle. For the AFC West, I have the Kansas City Chiefs going 12-5, winning their division for the upteenth consecutive time, making the playoffs as the number 3 seed in the AFC. Then I have the LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos finishing 10-7. Both potentially making the playoffs as well. And then I have the Las Vegas Raiders finishing 7-10 with Pete Carroll in his first year with Geno Smith. I think that division is just tough. I think Jim Harbaugh is a much better head coach, and it's kind of ironic because Jim used to face Pete when he was in Seattle with the Niners. Now he's going to be facing them in Las Vegas, which is pretty interesting. So, Alex, what are your thoughts on my predictions for the NFC West?
For the NFC West?
Yes, sir.
I mean, NFC West, you got Seahawks, Niners, Rams, Cardinals. I know nothing about the Cardinals. I know nothing about the Rams. I know they had Stafford, right, for a
The Rams
while.
have Stafford right now, correct.
Okay. And then Niners,
As long as he's healthy, they'll be fine.
They were doing good these past couple years.
We were ass last year.
Last year, we don't talk about it. But I would say, I mean, high hopes. I just hope that they keep the same quarterback. I think Purdy definitely has a few years under his belt right now, and he has a few Super Bowl experiences, so he is getting more seasoned. And I just have high hopes for the team.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Deebo Samuels is not on the team anymore, right? He's on the Commanders, I believe.
Yes, sir. They traded his ass to the Commanders for some draft picks, I believe.
So there's that. And then, but they still have some players that I do recognize. McCaffrey, Jennings, Kittle's on there as well. Nick Bosa as their defensive end, and then I think one of their best players, Jake Moody, as their place kicker. And you know, but I also have high hopes. I always watch the Niners when I can. I used to, during work, I would try to watch them, but then I would have to be locked in. But yeah, I love, Niner fan all the way. But again, I never have I ever like had any interest in the Cardinals, nor the Rams, but the Seahawks as well, same thing. I kind of just like lost interest because the Seahawks and the Niners had some beef going on. They had some rivalry back in the 20 teens, but now it's just kind of sizzled out, man. I feel like the Niners and the Chiefs have a big rivalry because of the Super Bowl. Okay, but yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say if you want to lead into the AFC West, but go ahead. So AFC, yeah, that's right. AFC, I would say, it's pretty stacked. You have the big one of the let's not beat around the bush. The Chiefs have been killer this past decade. Sadly, because the Niners have gone against them, they have beaten us multiple times, and it's very annoying. I became an Eagles fan for one day because of that whooping they received. I was like, ooh, ooh. All right. I
If you
just loved
ask
it.
me,
And
everybody
then
should have lost that Super Bowl.
the Chargers, know nothing about them at all. I feel like they shouldn't have left San Diego. And
You may not know anything, but that's the one thing I can agree with you on. Correct.
yes, and the Raiders again. This is going to be their third season in Vegas or their second season?
I think their third or fourth season.
Third? Okay. Again, I know nothing about the Raiders so far. They've just been shit on as a franchise from what I've been hearing. In Oakland, they shouldn't have left Oakland. I feel like the city should have just got taken a lot better care of them. But hey, it is what it is. NFL is a s- is a sport, is a company. The NFL needs people to view them, and Vegas just has a lot more people, has a lot more tickets, and the Bay Area is way too saturated with Niner fans, because the Raiders have just not been performing, and it just sucks because I think they have one of the coolest logos. I think that some of the best jerseys and like best like merch out there, and it just sucks that they're just not doing great. I feel like in the '90s they were doing pretty good, but you know. So, and then Broncos, same thing. Bo Nix, I just know the quarterback really because my one buddy, yeah, from Alabama, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But Chiefs, we won't know. I mean, what's it called? Mahomes can definitely work some magic. If you're a Chiefs fan, I hope he has the most serious arm injury in any NFL quarterback's
Jesus
history,
Christ.
and just ends his career because he
Knock on
does not
wood.
need any more Super Bowl wins.
This motherfucker is just wishing the worst to
Bro,
Patrick.
I wanted the Niners to win at least one, bro. I
In
have
our
not been alive.
lifetime, in
I've
our
been alive for
lifetime. I
so
get it.
long where
I
I just
get it.
want one.
I get it. But listen. You're gonna like this next segment.
You guys don't understand what this man has went through. This man right here, the
Tears.
king himself.
Pain.
You have no idea what he has
Pain.
been through.
On
Okay.
numerous occasions, tears and blood being shed because of the losses.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, you're watching a Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.